Hello, Zay Automotive Reviews. The Ford Bronco reservation holders will receive the free Ford Pass reward points. When Ford announced that the 2021 Ford Bronco deliveries would be delayed until the summer of 2021 earlier this month, the automaker also stated, as a consolation prize, it would be providing Ford Bronco reservation holders with Ford Pass points that they could use toward the purchase of accessories. Now, Ford has revealed exactly how many these free points Bronco reservation holders will receive. And it's quite interesting. They did this in an email sent out to reservation holders. Ford stated that at the time of delivery, Ford Bronco buyers will earn 42,000 Ford Pass reward points, which is a $200 value to use toward maintenance, service, accessories, and more at their local Ford dealer. Now, on top of that, Ford is adding an additional 20,000 reward points at the time of delivery, which brings that price up to 62,000 points, which value at $300. Now, it's a bonus for Ford reservation holders after they receive word that deliveries have been pushed back at least a month and possibly longer due to the COVID-19 related supplier issues. And the cool thing is this, is if it only takes like an hour for them to put that accessories on, that's basically free installation for one accessory. It just depends how you look at it. It's just, and if you got $300, that's 2 hours of labor. So who knows, that $300 might pay for two accessories to be installed. And so it's all panning out. Now, as we recently reported that the 2021 Ford Bronco order banks will now open in January rather than December 7th, which was when the dealer customer were originally slated to begin converting reservations to orders. The order conversion window will now shift to mid-January through March, while initial 2021 model year dealer allocation forecasts will be provided in early January before the order banks open. Ford also announced that the much anticipated Sasquatch package and the 7-speed manual transmission combination will not be available until late next year as a 2022 model year option. Previously, this was scheduled to be a late availability feature, added after a large number of customers requested it. Now, as reported earlier, Ford anticipates that some customers will receive a 2022 model year Bronco instead of the 2021, as deliveries will extend into the following year. Now, if this happens, customers will get access to any product improvement for the new model year, according to Ford, and hopefully it stays at that same retail price as the 2021 and that it doesn't go up. And if that happens, hey, you might get a free upgrade, but I'm sure Ford got something in line to stop that from happening, but we'll see. We will see. Now, when Ford announced that the 2021 Ford Bronco deliveries would be delayed until summer of 2021, some things were wrapped up in that, and that was due to Ford delays of the 2021 Bronco deliveries until the summer, and the order banks were pushed back. Now, for months now, Ford has remained adamant that the 2021 Bronco deliveries will begin in the spring of 2021. However, the automaker has now announced that it will be delaying the 2021 Bronco deliveries until the summer. Ford is blaming this on the COVID-19 challenges that some of the suppliers are facing, which has pushed the entire process back a few weeks. Now, aside from the 2021 Bronco deliveries being delayed, order banks will now open in January rather than December 7th. And there's no exact date in January yet. Now, December 7th, which was the dealer and customers were originally slated to begin converting those reservations to orders, which is an awesome time. But that all changed. The order conversion window will now shift to mid-January through March, while initial 2021 model year dealer allocation forecasts will be provided in early January before order banks open. If all that isn't enough, also the Sasquatch package matter to the 7-speed manual transmission combination will not be available until next year in 2022 model year option. It's going to be an option for that model year. Previously, this was scheduled to be a late availability feature after a large number of customers requested it. You know, you want that crawler gear and you want that Sasquatch, you know, with the manual, so you can do some things that you would not be able to do in the automatic. However, there are two pieces of good news that the Ford also shared in the announcement. For starters, it will offer the first edition Ford Bronco buyers the option of the black interior. Now, previously, the only choice you had was the navy pier interior, which didn't go over well with the reservation holders. Also, Ford is creating a customer appreciation program for the Bronco reservation holders, which will provide the FordPass rewards, which I just went over earlier, and for use toward the purchase of Bronco accessories, maintenance, or service. And this is straight up awesome, folks. It's awesome at the same time that Ford is doing something to console the reservation holders. I mean, they're going out the way with their customer service, which is good, and that's a good sign, because this is what we need. You know what would be also awesome is that when you take your Bronco in for service, that they give you, wouldn't that be nice if they gave you a Bronco while your Bronco was being serviced? But that'll probably be hard to do because there's so much of a demand, and they probably wouldn't be able to do that for a few years because, but if they got a fleet, who knows? That would be really cool. They had like 5 of them just up there, so when you do bring your Bronco for service, you have another Bronco just to take out. You know, make sure you get the full insurance. But I think that would be sweet, but probably not. They probably won't do that, and they'll probably give you something that's comparable to the SUV that you just that you own, which is definitely nice, folks. There's so much about the Ford Bronco, and it's just the anticipation is just so hype. I mean, this one before us is just awesome with the Warren winch. It's just straight up, you know, what a nice SUV, folks. Ford is doing it and doing it big. And so far, it has been a fantastic ride. And the Broncos have not been in our driveway yet, but the emotional roller coaster to getting one has been a joyride. I mean, I say a joyride, which means the anticipation is getting higher and higher, which means the value of your SUV goes higher and higher and higher. The depreciation value will go higher and higher and higher because there's so much of a demand. And that is just straight up nice, folks. Quite impressed by this SUV. With the four-cylinder engine is also powerful. You're talking about 310 pound-feet of torque and 270 horsepower. And then you have the V6 option. But a lot of people are going to be going with the 4 because they want that manual. And then 2022, you know, you're going to be able to get the Sasquatch package with the manual in the 6-cylinder. That's going to be straight up awesome. I might be wrong on that, but that's what I think that they're going to do. It's been a demand for that, and Ford is listening to customers, you know, and that's a big sign that it's going to be a great product. Now, you can remember at one point, Ford Bronco Sport and the Bronco order and delivery dates, you know, were leaked, and Ford, you know, and that has been changing over time, which is all good. But we've been waiting for this Ford Bronco for years. And now the countdown has come. The Bronco Sport is also a beast. You know, which is just straight up fantastic, folks. Straight up fantastic in every way. I am really, 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 really looking forward to seeing Broncos on the road. The 2021 Ford Bronco. I think that, who knows? If things go good, hopefully this will be the SUV of the year. But we'll see. Because I think this has so much off-road potential and on-road potential. It's a whole different beast. As it get in people's hands, you know, the true quality of this product will be shown. It took them 3 years to make this baby. I mean, 3 years to perfect it, and they're still perfecting it before it gets into our driveways. And that's just, that's just awesome news. Awesome, awesome, straight up awesome news. The Bronco's been around since 1966. And if you can't remember, at one point in time it was called the GOAT, because it can climb like a damn goat, go anywhere, go on any terrain. And that's just awesome. It's wider than a Jeep, but at the same time it's beefier, and it has that presence that's more powerful. And the Jeep is nice. I love the Jeep. And I also love the Bronco, but my heart is on the Bronco. However, the Jeep is a beast. But the Bronco, it's not out yet, and I think it's going to be able to prove itself worthy of the crown. Like there's a crown, but I think the Jeep has its own crown, and the Bronco will get its own crown. I think they're two different classes. For those who want to stay in the rugged terrain, you get a Jeep. For those who want to drive on the highway and in the city and, cruise down a highway at 80 miles per hour or 100 very easily, and then go off-road, you get a Bronco. But for those who are just, live in the mountains, stay in the mountains, the Jeep would probably be the best thing for you. But if you got a Bronco, you won't be disappointed. Won't be disappointed at all. Ford Bronco is doing it big, folks. This is Automotive Reviews. Thanks for watching. Remember, like, share, and subscribe. And also, as a recap, before I leave this particular video, Ford Bronco reservation holders, remember those free FordPass rewards, and that they're going to give you $200. Then when you take delivery, they're going to give you another $100 toward your maintenance and your service. Straight up awesome, folks. Automotive Reviews. Remember, like, share, and subscribe.
If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more interesting videos.